Greetings, survivors, and welcome back to the Cataclysm, and of course, to Brutus Salazar, who, if I may be so bold, I'm fairly certain that when Brutus Salazar was born, and this probably explains why he, out of everyone else he knew, is the only one that's still alive, was probably, they took him somewhere to be christened. It was kind of a rush job, though. They couldn't find a church, so they found some abandoned laboratory. One's as good as the other, really. They found a vat that looked vaguely clear and not weird and mutatey, and they dipped him in it. Turns out it was the luck virus, and ever since, Brutus Salazar just wandering around. When he needs something, he just finds it. That's the only thing that I can possibly attribute this to. My lord. That aside from the fact the game was clearly trolling me for a little bit. Scallywag game. But, yes. So, we've got a lot of things that we need to do. And a lot of them are going to involve moving a, frankly, redonkulous amount of stuff out of here and back up to the base. We've got a lot of things that we're going to be doing for a while. It's going to take Brutus Salazar an awful long time to do it as well. Someone recently asked, why does my UI change? It's because I change it. It's backslash will toggle between narrow and wide. And I happen to like it on wide. There we go. And let's move these all the way up here. Oh my lord. Got a lot of things we need to move. Right, remove the cover. And move all of this stuff. No, from the... There we go, yes. Move all of that there. Close the door. I'm very thirsty. I'm very hungry. Let's eat some of this. Oh, right. Yes. Sure. Yeah. We're gonna need to cook those stomachs. Grab these. Drop them down. I would like to apply the campfire drill there. Okay, now, let's quickly cook those stomachs before... I can make meat pie! Meat pie! Pie! Made of meat! Moving on. Let's focus on other things first. Where's the cooked offal and boiled stomachs? Let's get the stomachs boiled. Both of them, please. There we go. Boiled stomachs. Now, in my inventory, they're both kind of old. That's unfortunate. Alright. Cook the offal. Only got one of those. Now, let's have a look. Got boiled noodles. Got a boring sandwich. Vegetable sandwich. Meat sandwich. Rehydrated vegetables. Cooked wild vegetable. That might not be a bad move. Enjoyability of 3. This is a little bit more filling, sure, but... Bone broth, pelmeni. Delicious cooked dumplings consisting of meat, filling wrapped in thin dough. Well, doesn't that just sound absolutely delicious? Absolutely delicious. Meat pie. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try and use up the cornbread. So let's go ahead and make... you know what? We're going to make some vegetable sandwiches. There we go. Use cooked wild vegetables nearby because they're eventually going to go off. And let's continue making all sorts of things that we can. We can make some flatbread, boiled noodles. I mean, we could, but there's no real need for that. The noodles are not going to go off. Let's drop those off. There we go. Let's continue going through. We've got a lot of stuff we need to make. That'll take 3 days to rot, which is fantastic. Look at how many portions they make though. 3 meat pies. Has to be done. My cooking has increased to 4. Fantastic. Do I not have? I failed to make it but didn't waste any materials. Glorious. I could... Oh, poop. Less than glorious. And also grab the wood ash. There we are. And let's just get this lit again. Try that again. There we go. Meat pie. Oh, wonderful. Now, what else we got? I could just make some cooked meat. Well, I suppose I could just make some 2 meat jerky. Take me an hour and a half. Let's give it a shot. We probably don't have enough time. No, we did. Oh, okay. It worked. There we are. Ah, well. I would say that things went well for Brutus Salazar there. I would say they went very well for him. Drop off the longbow. Let's also eat... the bald stomachs are watching. Well, dread. Well. Spot this down. Sun's glare is hurting my eyes. It's fine, though. Because we are about to... go back inside first. Then we're going to eat the cooked wild vegetable that's about to go off. There we go. Now I would like some clear water if I can. Do we have any clear water? Ah. Might not. Well, that shouldn't be too bad for us. Let's go and grab one of these. Nope. Take you. In fact, drop it there. Same with this one. Oh, look, bushes have respawned. Excellent. Raw macaroni. I'm not using the pasta extruder, of course. Spaghetti. Lasagna. I'm thinking that I fancy lasagna myself, but we'll see. Alright, make 20. Consume quite a lot of it first. There we are. Don't drink anymore. Now we need to start pouring it into some glass bottles. Also a gallon jug. Let's pour into there first, and then the glass bottles. Also, I'm going to sneeze. Don't hold in your sneezes. Don't be like me. That hurt. Right, okay, so let's see. I can still make some vegetable pie if I particularly want to do. I don't, though. Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and make as much of this as we possibly can. Glass bottle, then the other glass bottle, and that's it. I've got 2 empty jars. Wonderful. No, only put one of them down, please. There we are. I know there's a dog. It's fine. Doggo isn't going to attack me. Right, okay. As you can see, there's a lot of bloody stuff here. So I'm going to quickly sort this out, and then I'll bring you back when that's all done. So see you in a few seconds. Okay, I think that's just about it. I've separated things up as best I can for now. And we have quite a lot of stuff. Now, first things first, let's grab all of the novels that we don't particularly care about. We'll move those elsewhere. Children's book, coming of age novel. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's open the door and quickly have a read of these just so I know what they are. There they are. Going all the way through. I don't need to spend any particular time focusing on these, simply because these are just morale books, really. They're only there for us to have a bit of light reading of the evening, should we decide that we need a bit of a morale boost. There we go. Next up, we've got 2 big books of first aid, How to Browse the Web, and 101 Breath moves. Oh, I missed that one out as well, my bad. Now we've got, let's grab one from there. We don't need both of those. And instead, drop all of these up there. There we are. Now, all of these we need to actually have a quick look at and see what we've got. So computer science. It'll take our computer skill up to 3. Okay. Next up, dance, dance, dance. It'll take our dodging skill up to 1. We probably already got that, yeah. Guide to advanced emergency care. Bring our first aid skill up to 8, which is fantastic, but we need first aid of 5 to be able to read it. Has the recipe saline solution, hemostatic powder, antiseptic powder, filter mask, extra large gas masks, 2 of them, gas mask, rebreathe the filter cartridge, and disinfectant. Those are quite amazing. Let's read this one. It'll affect our morale, actually. It doesn't do anything more than that. the Rural Digest Examiner. Complete home repair guide. Take out fabrication. Ooh, up to 8. Wow. Okay. Fabrication is a core skill in a lot of things that we would use for crafting. But we need to have fabrication of 5 to understand it. The Modern Trapper. Take our trapping skill up to 3. Contains a couple of recipes. Booby Trap, Bear Trap, Blade Trap, and Landmine. We can actually read that one. The Sword of the Samurai. Bring our fabrication up to 10. Requires it to be level 5 as well. But it contains 16 crafting recipes. The Metalworking Chisel, Swagen Die Set, Electric Forge, Charcoal Forge, Razorbar Katar, Cestus, Kukri, Bokken, Tanto, Naginata, Repeating Crossbow, Wikizashi, Nodashi, Naginata, Tiger Claws, and Katana. That is actually pretty impressive. Ye Scott's Book o' Culinary. Can take our cooking skill to 4. We've already got that, but it does have some new recipes. Clooty Dumplings, Haggis, Cullen Skink, Bagpipes. What? We can actually make bagpipes on this. Crossbow, already got that. Cutlass, Broadsword, a Battle Axe. This is a book of... Alright. Arming Sword, Estock, Longsword, Zweihander, Whiskey Wart, and Kilt. Sure, that's fine. Oh my lord. Okay, I can't actually see everything this has to say. But it has 60 crafting recipes. Sprayable fungicide, sprayable toxic gas, food dehydrator, royal jelly, sugar, acid water, poppy sleep, antifungal drug, heroin, pink tablet, crack, fungicide, a syringe of adrenaline, diazepam, saline solution, low-grade methamphetamine, poppy painkillers, antiparasitic drugs, thorazine, duct tape, there we go, hydrogen peroxide, concentrated, aspirin, water purification tablets, ammonia, black gunpowder, oxidizer powder, heat pack, potassium iodide tablet, Prussian blue tablet, bleach, lye powder, liquid fertilizer, zombie pheromone, that is really important, poppy cough syrup, hydrogen peroxide, saltpeter, black powder, anfo, no idea what that is, rocket fuel, rocket candy, tanning leather hide, tanning fur pelt, neoprene sheet, chemistry set, basic chemistry set, antiseptic powder, incendiary, extra large rebreather mask, filter mask, extra large gas mask, rebreather filter cartridge, dentured alcohol, ethanol, dynamite, or dynamite rather, fertilizer bomb, and a still. Well, there we go. And I can actually read that one, my lord. And a Western novel as well. Ye gads. Let's drop down this one and quickly check out what that is. There we are. Drop those off. We didn't end up with a textbook on electronics, alas. But I don't think we can really complain. I don't think complaining about that is really something we should do. Now, what we are going to do, the very first thing we are going to do. Where's the welder? Where are you, welder? Okay. Where did you go? Where is my welder? Fairly certain we picked it up. Pretty certain we got it. Oh dear. Right, okay. So, let's turn around weld. Let's have a look. Nothing there. Nope. We are not seeing the welder. Oh dear goodness, did that drop on the floor or something? Was it lost? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that is rather unfortunate. Must still be in the... must still be in the trolley, or even in the Yep. Even in the garage. Oh, no. Alright. Well, there's no use being upset about it. Let's equip what we need to equip and head back down there and get it. I'm going to drop my welding goggles there and we're off on an adventure. I'm going to walk this one. Am I running? There we go. Let's slow to a walk. Let my stamina recover. There we are. That's right. Keep running away from me. Spotted a dog. It's safe though. I think. Spotted a zombie. It's fine. We'll take you out. Nice long wander, this one. The zombie seems to be playing with the doggos. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. Right. The zombie bites the dog's left leg. It's okay because dogs do not zombify. Thankfully. Right. We need to find... First and foremost... Without... I heard glass crunching in that room. Don't particularly approve of that. Hello. Let's take you out then, shall we? Wield the longbow. Nope. And pow. Twice. And 3 times. Stop butchering. Yes. Fire. Again. And fire again. Ooh. Someone tried to grab me, but we broke free. Right. Now butcher. Yes, once again. Don't worry, we're fine. Did you manage to kill all the doggos then, I take it? Rather unfortunate. Oh, boomer spotted. No. Only stop if the boomer is close. There we go. See the zombie approaching? Yep. We are getting tired at this point, so I am a little bit concerned about that. There we go. Let's have a wait 5 minutes. There we go. And there we are. Was there anything of any particular use here? Scissors, I guess, might be useful. Mostly not, though. Right down there. No, I don't think so. Right. Let's have a bit of a rest right here. 5 minutes, that's all we need. There we go. Let's have a push in here. 9 rags, tainted bones. Ah, yes, of course, that was the grocery store. Now then, what could have happened? Where is the welder? Hey, Shrieker, has she seen me? No. Right. Slow down here. In fact, get into the back of the room and wait. There we go. Now, I know we saw a welder down here. I left it there. Of course I did. I was worried. Okay, no, that's fine. Crisis averted. You see what Brutus Salazar is capable of when he thinks he's lost his welder. Sure, I guess we're going to be... no, that's fine. Dragging you back with us then. It's going to take us a little bit of time, but, you know, it's something we needed to do anyway, so I don't see a problem with this. Zombie far to the north, so let's go in this direction then instead. That is the problem with moving too quickly. I need to put a little bit of distance between us. I held down the move key whilst safe mode was off. So... there we go. That's why you don't do that. Wield the forked spears first. Drop. Duffel bag the large quarter. We should be able to deal with you. Yeah. There we go. Butcher. Good. Wield everything. And wield the longbow. Or rather, wear everything, I should have said. Right. You and I are gonna have a bit of a dance over here. Well, I mean, it's not actually gonna be a dance. Fairly simple little jig. I kite you and then kill you. Bit of wool gloves. Yeah, sure. Actually, that's not too bad. There we go. Right, let's let my stamina recover before we continue on. And you're coming with me, generator. There we go. And we're gonna head all the way back up. Right, what we got above us? We've got a boomer. Not actually that worrisome, I'll be honest. What on earth is this? This is a rock and... Oh, it's bluebell. Okay, that's actually kind of pretty. Is that dog rubber? Yeah, it is. Doggo, why? Why you gotta be like this, doggo? And I'll take your meat back with me. Don't think I won't. And there we go. Fine. I mean, if you were that insistent on committing suicide on my longbow, fine. I'm not going to stand in your way. I do feel it was rather dumb, though. Spotted a dog. No, that's fine. Stamina is decreasing slowly, but generally speaking, we're okay. And let's get this generator inside. We now have a source of power that runs off gasoline. And let's stop running now. Brutus Salazar is actually getting much better at running. That is amazing. Right, okay, so small issue resolved. Got the UPS conversion mod. We've got the welding goggles and the welder, and there's a fully charged welder, by the way. Also, I want to remove that, and I want to drop the steel jerry can in its place. Let me just give you a quick comparison. The steel jerry can contain 20 litres versus the 3 litre there. If we had a metal tank, we could get a 60 litre metal tank. A couple of those outside through the remainder of spring, which we don't have a lot of, would set us up fine. Or we can just take the jerry can, fill it up with water at the swamp, and be fine with that as well. Okay, but I'm going to drop the jerry can here. There we go. And we'll pop the open aluminium can and the glass jar there. The wrapper, bones, everything is going well for Brutus Salazar right now. I tell myself. Right, we'll take 2 of these, drop them off. And we have... I don't believe we do. Do we not have... No, we don't. Bad. Where's the campfire? No, it's not there. That is unfortunate. Is it down here? There we are, campfire drill. May as well cook this up right now. We can make cat food now. This is food for cats. It smells strange, but cats seem to love it. It's how you would tame a cat. We, however, want to make... boiled stomach first. Followed by... we could just go ahead and make some meat jerky, actually. It's going to take 1 hour and 51 minutes. If we've got enough time, then we should try for that. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I'm actually very hungry now, so let's eat the vegetable sandwiches, since they're going to go old fastest. We're going to plow through all of that, as much as we can at the very least. Next up, we want something we can drink. So, not the gallon jug of ammonia, of course, but instead, some glass bottles of clean water. That's good enough for me. Right then. Now, the welder and the UPS conversion mod. I would like to apply this to the welder. Permanently install the UPS conversion mod into your welder. First and foremost, let me uninstall the batteries. I don't want to... oh, actually, I've already taken it out. Very well, that's fine. It's automatically done. Brilliant. Let's install it in there. Yes. There we are. We now have a UPS charged welder. Universal power supply, and is not compatible with standard batteries. That's fine. Let's go and pop this into the car's charging station, and we should be good. There we go. Let's actually have a look at the car. The car is doing perfectly well. 38% charge there. And we'll drop the welder into that cargo. Put it into the electric car's folding wooden box. We'll give it some time. In fact, you know, let's pass a little bit of time out here. past 30 minutes. There we go. And now let's have a look. Get items. It hasn't actually charged. Let's have a look. This is UPS compatible recharging station. Okay. Let's have a look at that. As far as I'm aware, that should allow it to charge, but maybe it just needs a lot more time. We'll see. If we pop in the UPS conversion... Oh, wait. Oh dear, I may have just done a massive silly. Let's have a look at you. Universal power supply. This device replaces conventional battery connections with a rechargeable power cell that runs off a unified power system. Having the UPS on or placing a tool in a special recharging station will slowly charge it. Okay, well, no, it says it should work. I was a little bit concerned that it might need literally a UPS. But this should work with that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll just have to wait. Give it time. Let's pop that in. There we go. We've got the welding goggles, which is great. Let's drop those down there. And we've got a bunch of batteries as well, which is actually pretty awesome. We'll drop the wool gloves there as well. Drop the campfire drill. We've got a lot of things that I want to do now. So, first and foremost, let's drop off the longbow and the quiver. Now, the generator, let's have a look at this. It's got a 7.5 kilowatt generator, a small storage battery, and 10% small width. That's unfortunate. We're going to need to repair that. To repair that storage battery, we just need a welder for that. And for that, actually, we don't need very much for these, but the small storage battery we cannot repair. I'm going to have to remove that in order to do that. But that's alright, we can work with that. I've got some jerry cans on here, and I've got a metal tank. There we go, a large metal tank. I wonder if we can unload jerry can into the large metal tank. I wonder if we can do that completely. Yes, we can. Okay, let's drop the large metal tank. And I'm going to replace this with a new jerry can as well. There we go. That'll be nice and easy for us to move around as we need. So this glass bottle can go up here. There we are. We're starting to get something out. Now, my idea is to redesign part of this room. Now, as a general rule, you can be 4 tiles away. That is 4 tiles on either side of the character to reach any component or thing that you can work on. In regards to crafting, that is. So if there's a tool or an ingredient within 4 tiles in any direction, so it's effectively a 9-tile diameter around your character, then you can manipulate it. To that end, and because I'm a little bit cautious about these sorts of things, I'm probably going to build a chair right here from which I'm going to craft for the future. I'm going to array containers for different types of components, like electrical components, so on and so forth, tools, that sort of stuff around here. We'll have perhaps a little wood stove nearby as well. And to that end, let's see if we can't build the first part of this. We are going to want a... No, we don't want a locker. I want a very nice chair. I could build a sofa, I suppose. No, I think a chair is good enough. I'll pop the chair right there. Finished my construction. Now, I would actually very much like to go out and check. Where's my umbrella? There should be an umbrella around here. Wheeled. Umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Cargo shorts, new. Where is that umbrella of mine? I see it not. That is a little bit frustrating. Okay. Why did I wield that? I'm wielding a pair of metal arm guards. Where the arm guards, please? You epic derp, you. There we are. It's a little bit hard to see sometimes in a large list like that. Now let's have a look over here. Starting to fill up with water. Good. And let's go on down and have a look at the charger. It's not charging up. I'm a little bit worried about that. But neither is the swappable storage battery charging at all. Alright. Let me have a look at you. I can't handle that right now. Can't improve it. Alright. We may have a bit of a problem on our hands. One other thing I could do is run it on the generator, perhaps. Install the charging station in there, and I can just run the generator to power it up. That's definitely an option. But we'll see. I'll give the car a little bit more time to do its magic. I'm going to need another drink of clean water. There we go. Select. Okay, so let's grab you. I want to move this all the way over here. There we are. Nope, that'll do. Then I want to build another one. I'm going to need some tools for that, though. Actually, I'm thinking we're going to need several different book items, I think. Where would the locker be? 2 sheet metals and 8 pipes. I should be able to build that over here. There we go. And let's move this into position. And there we are. Perfect. Now, one of these should, in my opinion, be for weapons. One of them should be for tools. So let's get those over there. We can easily move this around like so. And actually just move things that are in a certain item. So, for example, C, tool. There you go. Only move tools. Everything that is a tool should be in this locker. Anything that is a weapon should be another one. Let's make sure the filter is set up. Can I have C ammo? There we go. Really, is that not considered a weapon? Guns. Right. Let's do that again then. Oops. There we are. So we want to add to this filter, comma C gun. And move them all around. There we go. I want all of this to be stored in here. There we are. Now at this point, it's starting to get somewhere. This is pretty full of things though, unfortunately. Now, I wonder if I can have this... Everything that isn't, minus these items, minus these items, minus these items. Also, minus the tool. Yeah, I can. Fantastic. It's actually pretty cool. Let's grab the welding goggles, drop those over there. We've got a jerry can of gasoline. And I would very much like to unload the jerry can into the metal tank. I'll just drop that metal tank for now. So we've got a spare jerry can that we can use on whatever particular thing we want to do. I would imagine the umbrella would need to go there. Now, this isn't a perfect setup, and I should make a point of keeping certain things aside. I actually think that it's quite important to have a locker specific for things that you're going to be making use of more. We could have a cupboard or dresser even. Well, we could have a cupboard, I suppose, but I would rather have another locker. And these ones by the door would be for anything that we're going to be using heading out with. I'm thinking that we will move the bookcase. Let's move across. Ah, of course. Everything in there is getting in the way. There we go. And sure, we'll pop it right into the corner there. That's where all of our books are going to go. Grab all of those. Nice and out of the way. Alright, I'm thinking we're starting to get somewhere now. Let's grab all of these. We don't strictly need armor where we're going. I'm going to drop them over here for now. Let's just keep things nice and separate. What have we got? We've got a butcher knife. That is considered a weapon. I would consider it a tool. So there are clearly some things that need to be stored differently. And that's fine. It does mean that it's going to take a little bit more effort to get all this sorted. But it should be okay, I think. Extra crossbow bolt, sure, rocks. I mean, technically they're considered ammo. But I wouldn't necessarily consider them ammo. I'd consider them resources. And building resources at that. So I'm going to move those elsewhere. There we go. There's going to be a couple of things in here. We've got 2 sets of jumper cables now, which is actually pretty amazing. 2 sets of scissor jacks. Is it possible that we could disassemble that? Let's take out anything which we've got multiples of. What level is the butcher's knife? 25 butchering. So realistically, we really don't need both of those. We'll keep the 2 towels, obviously, and the 2 saws. Obviously, we don't need 2 jacks, though. I don't think we need all of those scissors either. 2 hammers we'll keep hold of. 3 spray cans we really don't need. But I guess we'll leave it there for now. 2 wrenches, 2 toolboxes. It's frankly kind of crazy how much of this stuff we've got. Let's take 2 of these out as well. I'm going to drop these on the floor. And we're going to see if we can break any of them down. Disassemble everything. Disassemble everything, rather. 2 spikes. I don't seem to be able to break the rest down. Nope. Let's grab all of these. One more thing. No, I don't seem to be able to disassemble these. So, yeah, sure, we'll leave them there then. It isn't a great problem for us to keep them there. Alright, now the firefighter helmet is actually quite nice. Pairs of tactical gloves. Reinforced Kevlar tactical gloves, commonly used by police and military units. Could I reinforce it? I don't think I can. Doesn't actually have that much improvement there, so I'm not that impressed with this one. Distinctive helmet worn by firefighters, more than just a piece of firefighting equipment. They serve as a badge of honor and indeed respect. 40 encumbrance though. Firefighter PBA mask, a full face mask commonly used by firefighters. The battery-powered protective breathing apparatus provides excellent protection from smoke, flame, and other dangers. Use it to turn it on. Now that is actually pretty good. Gives a humongous level of encumbrance though. So I'm feeling that we're probably not going to be using that one either. Combat boots, not terrible. I think we'll keep the mask, but everything else, well, we might keep the helmet as well, but everything else is going to be disassembled, I think. So we'll keep these down there, drop the turnout coat, and break it all down. Yep, cut it all up if we can, and that'll give us a load of Kevlar, which is actually pretty amazing. Let's get them all over there. Right, we're going to want the welding goggles. I'm going to pop into the tool chest because that's where I think they should be. These items we'll grab in a moment. I think for now though, it's pretty decent. I'm actually going to pop the dusk mask down here. I forgot that I can actually just walk over that. I'm not going to make a habit of it, though, because it's uncivilized. Right. Now, there are certain things I wouldn't mind making. One of them is a wood-burning stove. So let's go to all, because I think that's going to be the easiest place for me to find it. No, let's start from the bottom. Metal charcoal kiln. Wow, okay. Need 4 metal tanks for that. To build a charcoal kiln with 40 rocks. That's reasonable. Take paint off a wall. A wooden keg, standing tank, wooden stove, a wood stove. There we go. So I need 1 metal tank. Fabrication skill of 5. Drat. That's a bit less awesome. Alright. Now this would rise my fabrication skill, and I need a lot of them. What is my fabrication skill at the moment? It's only 27%. That could do with being a lot higher. To be fair, a lot higher. Right. Well, we could head back out, and I'm tempted to. Quite tempted to, in fact. Let's grab the umbrella. Also, wear the large quiver. Am I wearing my duffel bag? Yes. Okay. Let's grab my longbow. I think, yeah, we're going to head out. We're going to need a toolbox for this as well. Where would the toolbox be? Where are you, toolboxes? I've got so many of you. There we go. Take you. And actually, we're going to grab a lot of the cards as well and bring those with us. And a lighter. Thinking about it. Oh, that was so dangerous before. So incredibly dangerous not having something that we could light. Okay. I think that'll be good enough. Now. Question here is, should we take the car? I think the answer is yes. So let's unwheel the umbrella. Start her up. Fails to start. That's not so good. There we go. Let's turn around. We're just going to go along the road for this one. We don't need to do anything fancy. There we go. All we want to do is get near enough to our destination. I could turn the lights on briefly. Fairly certain we just killed a turkey. That was unfortunate. I mean, it wasn't actually. That was great. Why was the turkey dancing around our car? Is the question that's on my mind, though. Oh dear. Really? Reverse. Hopefully that dog is okay. Probably not. Okay. This is good enough. We'll stop the vehicle here. Give a second. Unfortunately, let's have a look at the dog. It's tracking. It's wounded. Feel bad. But, yeah, that's all we can do. It's not wounded enough that I would feel it necessary for us to get out there and try and put it out of its misery. Right, let's wheel this. And make sure the handbrake is pulled and stop driving. Yes, I know, doggo. I'm sorry. We'll grab those pliers, though. Now, what I would like is to pop in here. First and foremost, I want to transfer money. Now, how much of our current balance is? We have nothing in there. Transfer all money onto one card, and then deposit all money, all of it. There we are. Our account is now incredibly valuable. Next up, what's this? This is a display rack. Is it made of metal, though? That is a table. I need pipes. More than anything else, I need pipes. So let's see. Sheet metal, 12 pipes. Yes, perfect. Start taking these down. We're going to want all of these if we can get them, so that we can make a bunch of lockers, which in turn Hear the clang. Yes, absolutely. Stop. Wield my longbow. What have we got out there? Just a regular zombie. It's fine. Has it seen me? No. It will in a moment, though. Yes, it's seen me now. That I can be certain. It might not be able to see me anymore. No, it can still see me. Okay. There we go. Let's butcher you. I'll grab that and give it another 5 minutes. There we go. Alright, let's continue deconstructing the furniture. There we are. Now then, how many of these pipes can I carry? Not that many, actually. That's a bit of a pain. Alright, well what we're going to do then is I'm going to grab the tainted meat because it's the only thing I don't want to bring with me. I'm going to wield my umbrella. Just drop it out there. It'll eventually get removed. Animals will eat it. Let's continue deconstructing these. Ooh, I'm feeling tired. No. Actually, maybe I should go on to sleep. Alright, Brutus. You're knackered. Poop. Okay. Let's run past it. All the way up and then inside. Wield the longbow and then wait. Hello. And again. Oop. Still alive. Well done. Uh-oh. Let's wait 5 minutes. A little bit concerned. Just drop the tainted meat out there. Actually, quite concerned. Okay, let's wield the forked spear. Drop everything that I don't need to be carrying. Literally everything. There you are, and then go to sleep. After eating a little bit. Sleep time. Let us hope that we don't wake up to being eaten. Uh-oh. Things are definitely active out there. Yeah. You haven't been woken up by being bitten yet. Unless we are slowly being eaten right now. No, we are not. Ha-ha! Take that, zombies. Lost your opportunity, you did. Yeah. Slow that in inventory. And grab all of these things. Okay. A bit hungry. So let's have a gobble. There we go. How is everything out here? Pretty good, actually. Any zombies around? Yeah, there's one up to the north. Can it see me at this distance? It's quite badly wounded, actually. What I need to do is drop some some traps around this, frankly, to help deal with any curious zombies. Ooh, did I leave that? I did leave that door open. I told myself off for this in the past. When will I learn? It's fine. It's fine. We're all okay. Right. So, I'm going to move all of this. Dog spotted. No, that's fine. Unless it's moving toward me, it's not a concern. Let's start moving it all down. Let's keep going. There we are. Yes. Stop moving items. Hello, zombie dog. Nope. Reload. At the very least. There we go. And no, don't stop because of that. Let's just draw back a little bit. Rest up. There we go. Very thirsty, man. Alright. Let's grab the tainted bone. Drop that down here. And continue moving our inventory. Now this should be enough sheet metal and pipes for us to build all of the lockers we need until, and we might build some of them just to take them back down again, but until we get to the point that we can make fabrication level 5. Right. We've got, actually, enough to just store all of this in one place. There we go. Use that. Let's have a look. Get items. No, it's still not charging. I'm worried about that. I'm quite worried about that. It might need that all of the batteries on this are charged up first, though. I'll have to have a look into it. I'm sure we can fix it no matter what. If need be, we can always pop it all into the generator, move the UPS charger onto the generator. Hello, Zomble. If you want to follow me home, you can. Turkey, try not to get in my way this time. I actually don't want to kill you unless I intend to eat you, and currently I'm good for food. You shouldn't just kill things because you can, because that is how you run out of food. There we go. And we'll park up there. Pomp. Perfect. And stop driving. I am actually going to get this out. Let me have a look. Is that charged at all? No, it has not. Can I apply it in some way? Nope. Well, it may need the sun to be active. Some things, the way that power moves around in this game isn't strictly... Oh, you know what? I'm dying of thirst. Let me go and get something to drink. But it isn't strictly... they're all gone. Intuitive. The batteries don't balance themselves as they would in real life. What will happen is they will charge sequentially. Now, what that might entail is that our vehicle won't charge the welder until its batteries are full of charge, because it's going to charge those batteries in turn. So if that were the case, then it's very easy to fix. We'll just put it on something that doesn't have a particularly deep battery, and we'll instead use that to charge it up, such as the generator. And that would be fine, I would imagine. Alright, let's get all of this across. There we go. And hopefully we're going to be able to very soon get the get our fabrication up enough to build this, to build the next items we need. There we go. The wood stove is calling to us right now. Let's go to the locker. Now, is it 27% previously? What is it at now? It is at only 35. Well, that is utterly not good enough. Frankly, can I make tank? I need weld. Damn it. But I could have made it, yes. And in fact, it would have used the correct fabrication level as well. Now, we have permanently upgraded that welder, so there's no way around that. But... welder, I'll put in, rather. We could make this. Now, we would have to put batteries in it, and it's not particularly good, but it would be enough for what we would want it for. This may be an option for us. It might well be an option for us. I think we're going to have to look into that, actually. So, let's get this done. Now, the reason why I'm not too worried about making that is that ultimately we were going to want to have 2 makeshift welders anyway, because to make the welding rig... okay, well, to make a vehicle welding rig, you need 2 makeshift welders or an actual welder. Now, since I only have 1 actual welder, it was, of course, going to be the makeshift welders that I use. So I'm going to need to build them anyway. So it's not too bad if I just do this now. Welder. There we go. Welding goggles. How about over here? There we go, makeshift welder. 3 heating elements, 2 scrap metal. I can't do it in the dark though, which is kind of a pain. What is it that I require here? a tool with hammering, one or more. So all I want then is to take the toolbox with me. Don't I have the toolbox on me? Yeah, I do. Curious. Oh, there we are. No, that is not showing me the correct stuff. What am I not seeing? Oh, of course! The book! It's the book that I don't have. Makeshift welder should be in there. There we go. So with that, I should be able to make it. There we go. Donk. And I've memorized the recipe. Let's deposit this back down. Now then. Can I make a faucet? Or a tap? No. Okay, a metal faucet that can be attached to a water tank for easy access. Use it to craft an RV kitchen unit. Let's go ahead and make one of these. I wonder if I apply this. Where is it? I don't know. I don't. It doesn't seem to be something I can apply. Tank. Pressurized fuel tank. Make more metal tanks, which, you know, are fine. Let's have a look at water. Water skin, water faucet. Ah, it may be something that I have to craft using this, of course. Build a water well. 40 rocks. Huh. Then I'd need a mechanical pump to... Wow! So I could actually make it so I've got a source of water from the water table itself. Being this close to the swamp, I can only assume that the water table is not particularly deep down, so that should work. That would be interesting. Not what I was looking for, but it would be interesting. Standing tank. I'd need a tool with welding 2 or more, a tool with glare protection of 2 or more, and 4 metal tanks. Well, poop. That is what I want. But my current welding tool does not have that high of a welding level. Alright. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's just make the metal tanks, since we're going to need them anyway. In fact, there's a couple of reasons why I want them. I'm going to need to be able to see, of course. Tank. I'll need some battery charges. So let's go ahead and... Do I really not have anything to reload? Surely I do. Reload. There we go. Now. There we are. I would like 2 of these. That's a metal tank from memory. That's fine. Do it again. There we go. Now, what's my fabrication at? It's only at 35 still. That's a bit of a shame. Just wheeled one of them. Don't worry about that one. We'll drop this down there. And we'll drop this one over... Actually, maybe I should have the water containers elsewhere. I'm probably going to build standing tanks for these, ultimately. I haven't got a great deal of room at the top here, so let me just drag this out of the way. Now, again, 3 tiles is all I need. I would actually like that to be dropped over here. Right, this one to be dropped. Well, this one is a bit of a special case. Grab you. Am I able to wield that? There we go. And I'm going to want at least one more. There we Now, the reason why I'm building all of those is that I can start storing my clean water in the tanks. Same for actual just regular water. But initially, one of the things that I want is ammonia. I want a standing tank for ammonia, and there will also be one for bleach. There's various other compounds that you might want tanks for. In fact, let me grab you. There we go. And unload the gallon jug of ammonia into... Don't consume it. That would be super dumb. Into there. There we go. It's not a particularly big, large amount of ammonia, certainly. But now I've got a free gallon jug. Did I have any bleach? Let me quickly check. Let's remove all of this. Bleach. No, it doesn't look like there's any bleach around. Very well. That's not too much of a problem. Filter water. Gallon jug of clean water. Sure, I'll take you. And we will unload it. Can we not unload it? Oh, it doesn't seem like I picked it up. Not a tip. Yeah. Oh, I just moved it onto the floor. I'm an idiot. But we already knew this. Right, let's move the gallon jug into the metal tank. Drop the metal tank on the ground. There we are. Add another free gallon jug that we can use for other things. Right, I didn't have this set up correctly before, so... Any bleach around here? No, there is absolutely not. Okay. Well, I'm going to make another 2 tanks. And you can probably already guess what I'm going to use these for. Since they are significantly larger. I'm going to drop that one there. I'm going to take away the steel jerry can. Now, that one's got clean water in it. So let's unload the steel jerry can into a container, which should be right next to me. And that'll be this tank right there. And then this jerry can just go onto the ground. There we go. And we are starting to get things in position now. This jerry can. Wield it. It's fine. Now we've got massive containers that can hold the contents of this. Where are we? There we go. And pour it into the metal tank of water. We've now got 3 jerry cans that we can use however we want. We've got several empty funnels. Gallon jugs, which we could use to make more funnels. But I fancy making them out of leather if I'm going to do it. I don't think we're going to need to, however, because we've got 60-litre tanks outside that can catch a fantastic amount of water. We're probably going to be good as long as it rains once or twice more before spring is up. What is the... Oh, it's actually summer day 4. Never mind, we're already in summer. But it's still going to rain here and there, and it should be okay when it does. Right, so the next thing, I am going to want one more locker right down there. There we go. And I would actually like another locker right down there as well. There we are. Let's have a look. There we go. Rain. We're halfway to fabrication level 5, and at level 5 we can start reading books to take it further, and we can take it quite a lot further. It'll take us a little bit, though, to get that last couple of points. In fact, what we could do is go in here and check for skills, fab. There we are. And actually look for anything that has difficulty of 4, such as sharpened metal arrows. Really. We've got all sorts of things we can do now. In fact, that's one thing I would actually quite like to do. Let's go ahead and see if we can make some mods. Oh no, it wasn't a welder we needed a soldering iron. Damn it. No, we can't make one of those yet. Oh well. That being said, if we could make one, it would be with a book. So let's check in. No, we can't. That is quite the shame, but it's fine. We're probably going to have a look for things that we can just make to increase our fabrication skill going forward. That way we will be able to actually build the wood stove, as I mentioned. What other things could we make right now? Let me just pop over here and have a quick look through all. So we've got the bulletin board, the cupboards, chairs, benches, all sorts of things like that. We can make a stone fireplace if we really want to do. We don't. We definitely want to make a still. I would need one still to make it. Okay, well, fair enough. It's not quite what I was going for, but okay. I could also... You can dig if you've got the right construction tools. We don't, but it's something that we can look for. And look towards, rather. I could build a sofa. Can I actually make a real bed? That might be something we can look into. Bed. A bed. Yes, we could. Well, there we go then. Let's go ahead and try and make one of those, shall we? Let's grab nails, drop them there. Probably not enough. We are going to remove all the items off this bed, across, reset the filter, remove all of these, and then deconstruct this bed. That hopefully will give us enough nails to do everything we want. Get rid of that. Put those down. Right, can we make the bed now? We cannot. We're only missing 12 2x4s. I think we should be able to make that happen. Just drop these rags down. That'll be the last thing that we do in this episode. How many 2x4s we got there? 3. Sure, we'll just take all of these down. Grab all of that. Grab all of that. That's the maximum we can easily carry. And we should now be able to make our own bed. 4 sheets, 2 blankets, 2 downfilled blankets, or 4. Oh, alright then. How many sheets we got there? 3 sheets. We should have a sheet or 2 over here as well. There we go. Now, finally, let me build a bed. There we go. There we are. That is going to be an exceptionally comfortable place for us to sleep for now. And let's move all of these across as well. There we go. Oh, it's been a pretty productive episode, I must say. Pretty productive. I'm going to eat the wood soup from over here so that we've emptied out that one. And then we just want a bit of... Ooh, the clean water will actually be over here now. Clean water. There we go. Did it tell me how much is in it? Oh, 14. There we go. Alright. Well, Brutus Salazar has been very busy. Let's have a quick look at his skills. He's up to 60% of the way to level 5 fabrication. That is our goal at the moment. We'll be making lots of different things in order to try and get there in the next episode or 2. And then, hopefully, as well, we'll find that our welder has started to charge up. If not, I may have to build something so we can try and take out one of the storage batteries, just so that the car can get there a little bit faster in terms of charging up fully. It is a shame that I went ahead and did that. I really was expecting it to charge a lot faster, but if needs must, I can just remove the USB charging port, put it into the generator, fill that up with gasoline, and let it run to charge our welder, and that may well be what we do. But that'll all be for the next episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed this one, though, and if you have, do leave a like if you liked, and sub if you haven't already. But until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.